Thanks to those joining me live and to those that will be joining me on archive. DStyleBoxing here. Thumbs up the video, support the channel. What's going on, guys? What's going on? This is live Q&A, the 10th edition, every Thursday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Every week. Mark it down on your calendar. About 4 minutes late for this one. But it's okay. It's all right. We ain't too worried about it. All right. Let's go ahead and see right here really quick. Right out of the gate, Boxing Fan, he actually just got his message. Look at this, real time. It's some real time shit, all right? Well, what did he put? DStyle, you can't cover this in the next Q&A. Joshua and Native Chambers have some beef going on. Joshua made some very disrespectful comments at Champ Fast Eddie. That's his Twitter handle. He made a couple of tweets about it. All right. I don't know how much we'll dive into that. But he put that in the last Q&A comment section. And let me do this really quick. It's going to be a ritual. All right. Every single, we're going to start off with this. All right. Start off with this.
I was sitting in capital from a place long from here, and I came here for one reason: to attack and keep coming. Not to ask, but just to give. Not to want, but just to send. Send the power of water down everybody's throat in the WWE till they become sick of it. Well, you're gonna get sick of it because this freaking nature right here is just beginning to swell. And when I get big enough, brother, there ain't gonna be room for anybody else but me and all the warriors floating through the veins and the power of the warrior. How must I prepare? You must ask yourself, should I jump up the tallest building in the world? Should I lay on the lawn and let him run over me with lawnmowers? Should I go to Africa and let him trample me with raging elephants? You can feel it, dude. You can feel it. Load the spaceship with the rocket fuel. Load it with the warriors. In my final meeting with the gods from the heavens above, as they spoke to me and hit me with the power of the ultimate warrior, they told me, exit stage left, exit stage right. There is no place to run. All the fuses and the exit signs have been torn out. With the command of my voice, I raise the level of the words to one that can't be reproduced. Dig your claws into my organs. Stretch into my tendons. Bury your anchors into my bones. For the power of the warrior will always bring back.
All right. Enough of that. Anyway, just had to get some stuff in the computer while I played that anyway. I don't know what the half of the shit this dude was talking about, man. Half of the shit this dude talked about, I never got it. I don't know. Anyway, it's just interesting, okay? But yeah, I like the one part. Like, I came to ask or something like that, not receive, to give, not to want. But anyway, this is the power of the warrior. All right. Q&A. I am sharing the screen. Any questions, shoot them in the chat. But let's go ahead and start this off by talking about Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy, because you all know it's coming. Now the fight's not this weekend, but it's pretty close now. It's pretty close. Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy, and whenever you say Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy in DStyle's chat room, you have to, say Shhhhhaaranskyyyy. It's not just Shhhhhaaranskyyyy. Okay, that is against the rules, and that's just the way it is. All right. Now, one thing I do want to do is, I wanted to do this, but let's go ahead and read over some Shhhhaabranskyyyy hype comments that we've seen over the years, right? I mean, who doesn't want to see that? Okay, anybody remember this video with this title? Or the title's Shhhhhaaranskyyyy does to Brand in 16-ounce gloves and headgear what Andre Ward couldn't do in a pro fight. And this was by Thunderdome Boxing Time. So Snort Dome made this video. And let's go ahead and go over some of these comments really quick. All right? Look at this. Look at this. Dan Flamingo put Shhhhhaaranskyyyy greater than Andre Ward. Orson put, and this is why Andre Ward ducked Shhhhhaaranskyyyy to fight Alexander Brand instead. After their fight, Brand drove Ward home in his cab. Quote of the year. What? All right. Anyway, this is some crazy shit. Look at this. All right, look at all this. What are the comments that put? Oh, look at this. This is the legendary one. I would love to see Andre Ward fight Sergey Kovalev, Artur Beterbiev, and Vasyslav Shhhhhaaranskyyyy. But we all know Andre Ward would never fight any of them. Shaking my head. Thunderdome put, now that's a murderous row right there. Let's see Ward try and win a Super 6 at 175. Where he got to go to the road this time, laughing my ass off. Orson put, true. And without those California judges and refs, Ward would have a really hard time, LOL. Light heavyweight is shaping up to be a very serious division. Too bad not everyone is willing to fight everyone. Otherwise, I think we could end up witnessing a light heavyweight golden era. That's if everyone turns out to be as good as they hope they are. Somebody put, Shhhhhaaranskyyyy went night-night, LOL. Another worst is Eastern European, and of course, Orson had no answers. Yeah, no answers. All right. Yeah, a lot of dudes showed up and let him have it. Yeah. Holy shit. What a right hand he has. Look at them talk about these dudes like right hands and punches. Right? Like have you guys what right hand he has? Just the way they put it. You know, it reminds you of Little Red Riding Hood. These dudes act like Little Red Riding. They're Little Red Riding Hoods. That's what they are. Going around. Oh my God. Oh, Shhhhhaaranskyyyy. What a right hand you have. Oh, Kovalev, what power you have. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what else. All right, no, that's not good. I don't know, a bunch of other stuff, I don't, about the same shit, you know. A lot of people clowning Thunderdome. Well, we'll leave that at that. So who do you guys got? You got Shhhhhaaranskyyyy or you got Kovalev? Like, who do you have winning that fight? By the way, I say that way because PP would always come on here and like he just had to pronounce it. You know, like he would always go out of his way, PP, to pronounce things the proper way, you know, even though he said a lot of other words like wrong, you know, but anyway, you know, like Kovalev. shut up. Nobody, it's Kovalev, bro. Okay. Ain't nobody say it that way. All right. It's come on now. All right. Maybe if you lived in Russia, but you lived in Ecuador. Okay. That's not the way they say. They don't say Kovalev in Ecuador. All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Boxing fan, what's up, DStyle? How you doing, man? He says, what's up, boxing fan? Great drink. 666, I dig the title. The coach says, Boxing Talk, finally, what's up, coach? By the way, there you go. There you guys see it. CSH Combat Sports. Subscribe. A lot of great boxing content, MMA content, especially MMA women's MMA, I'm sorry. All right. Subscribe to Coach. All right. Shhhhaabranskyyyy laughing my ass off, says Boxing Fan. Good intro, he says, about the Ultimate Warrior intro. Okay, Drag66, who is the best defensive boxer in your opinion active today? The best defensive fighter? Because I mean, do you mean all time or do you mean today? But the best defensive fighter today. Andre Ward retired, so I can't say him. Wow, that's a great question. Great question. It's definitely not Amir Khan. Okay, like I could tell you who it's not. It's not Khan. Okay. You know what? Every time I'm thinking of saying a name, I start thinking of fights where they got hit, and you know you're not going to find a lot of guys that never get hit. But one of the most defensively responsible fighters today. Okay, and no, I'm not saying he never gets hit or anything like that, but it's Terrence Crawford, right? So I'll say Terrence Crawford for now, but there's definitely other fighters, and I wouldn't mind listening to hearing some names here. But all time, man, I don't know, man. It's between Floyd Mayweather or Pernell Whitaker to me, but it's close. All right, let's see here. Bosco Star put MMA Barber gang. I don't know what that means. I really hope MMA Barber has decided to show his proof by now. If not, then I don't know why we even waste our time. I just know he ain't going away until he just shows that he really was a fighter. Or, all right, or he just confesses or it just goes away. I don't think it's just going to go away, though. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just going to go away. But if he's got nothing to hide, man, just show it and get it over with and let's move on. All right, let's see what else we got. Boxing Fan, Shhhhaabranskyyyy dropped brand and war couldn't. That's how I'm going to read shit. When you guys put in quotations, by the way. I'm going to read the way the Little Red Riding Hoods read shit. All right, Great Drag 666, Shhhhaabranskyyyy. See, you guys are doing it the right way. That's what I'm talking about, right? Is a white murderous row member, no doubt. That's right, guys. You can't forget about the white murderous row that people thought I was making up. So I actually showed it to people. And I showed screenshots to people. All right? Anyway, Boxing Fan. This looks like WBC gave Ortiz a pass. What are your overall thoughts on that entire situation? I'm going to touch on that, but let me go ahead and read the other comments. It sounds like they're going to comment on that. Grape Drank says PPP's a weirdo, man. I agree. Or was, because he kind of, disappeared after Kovalev lost. We don't even know if the dude's alive. Is he still alive? Someone put, you don't think Rigondeaux is better defensive than Crawford? You know what? You're right. I do believe Rigondeaux is better defensive than Crawford, actually. In fact, sometimes Rigondeaux is too defensive for people's liking. Maybe doesn't throw enough punches, a little too negative at times in fights. It kind of hurts a lot with his marketability. But, yes, I'll take that back. Rigondeaux is definitely, a better defense. I don't know if he's a better overall fighter, especially I don't know about this state of his, because Rigondeaux's up there in age, right? But he's definitely a better defensive fighter. There you go. All right, let's see here, and I wanted to address Grape Drank's other comment. It's funny how Ward cherry pick Sullivan Barrera smashed Shhhhaabranskyyyy with ease. That's right, he did crush him with ease, destroyed him with ease. Well, I mean, he knocked him out, right? He knocked him out. And when Sullivan Barrera knocked down Shhhhaabranskyyyy, it wasn't just Shhhhaabranskyyyy that went down. It wasn't just Shhhhaabranskyyyy that went down. They all went down with him. Every single last one of them went down with him. All right? When Shhhhaabranskyyyy went down, Pee-Pee went down. When Shhhhaabranskyyyy went down, Thunderdome went down. When Shhhhaabranskyyyy went down, it wasn't just Shhhhaabranskyyyy that Barrera knocked down or knocked out. Sean Ewan went down with him. And when Shhhhaabranskyyyy went down, Orson went down with him. I haven't seen that dude trolling the comment section. Right? The other idiots that were proving this shit, they all went down. Every last one of them went down with him. That's what Sullivan Barrera did. Took them all down. All the believers of this murderous row, they all went down. Right? It was like, this was catastrophic. It was more than a decimation. A decimation means 1 out of 10 go down. No, they all went down. 10 out of 10. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome, man. I still can't believe, how did Shhhhhaaranskyy get a date on HBO anyway? How did that happen? Like, how did Shhhhhaaranskyy get on HBO? Like, I don't get it, man. What did he do? You know how many fights HBO has turned down? Said, no, I don't know if that's worth the money, or, that guy just lost. Like, but they're getting Shhhhhaaranskyy on fucking, about to all my subscribers, right? And all fellow YouTubers that follow me, all right, here on YouTube. DStyle never asks for much, but when you say Shhhhhaaranskyy, say Shhhhhaaranskyy. Okay, don't say Shhhhhaaranskyy. Don't say Shhhhhaaranskyy. All right, that'll be much appreciated. All right, it'll bring a smile to my face and a tear to my eye. All right, let's take a look here. We're gonna talk about that, the Ortiz thing, boxing fan. But let's go through this really quick. Let's see here. Where am I? Boxing fan Joseph Parker tweeted that he was offered less than half in cap. Boxing fan put it in caps, so it must be true. Okay, what they paid Charles Martin. Charles Martin was paid around $8 million. Parker then told Joshua to make a serious offer. That's what Joseph Parker's alleging. Look, man, nothing in boxing is fair. Now, I'm not taking sides right now. I'm going to give it, but let me just premise it by saying this. Nothing in boxing is fair. Okay, sometimes you're going to scratch your head and be like, man, why is this guy making this, but this guy that doesn't even deserve shit? Like Shhhhhaaranskyy is going to get an HBO date. Who knows how much that motherfucker's making? Can somebody find out how much Shhhhhaaranskyy is making and put it in the chat? It'll be much appreciated. Or you're watching an archive, you can put it in the comment section. Somebody find out for DStyle. I don't feel like researching that right now. How much is Shhhhhaaranskyy going to get paid? See how that rhyme? All right? So I just want to say that. Now, is that lowballing? Yes. Okay, it is lowballing. There's no doubt about that. Right? So it makes sense why. Now, if Parker would have said yes, I wouldn't complain. I would have raised my eyebrow when he accepted such a low offer, but I wouldn't complain. It's a unification fight. I'm a boxing fan first, boxer's interest second. So whatever it takes to make the fights, but that's definitely a low ball offer. But we'll see where it goes from there. But in my opinion, I think Joshua might be. Sometimes these offers, man. And I'm not saying that's what it is or it isn't, but all I'm saying is I haven't dove into this shit that deep. But all I'm going to say about this is sometimes these offers are just leverage offers, okay? They're just throwaway offers. Like, he's not going to accept this, all right? But just so, because now if Joshua says in an interview, let's say he says, hey, I'm off. I offered Joseph Parker a fight. I offered so-and-so a fight, right? If he, whatever it is, then technically he's not lying, you know? And if he does an interview with someone who's not going to check him, like a media member should, then nobody's going to say, well, yes, you sent him an offer, but this is the offer that you sent him. Let's go ahead and talk about that, right? But if nobody checks him, then people will come out saying, you see, he's trying to make the fight. He's trying to fight this guy, trying to fight that guy. But the reason I say it's a leverage offer is because he wants, in my opinion, this is my opinion, he wants Wilder to think that he's putting other offers on the table. that he doesn't need Wilder. Look, I'm not trying to make fights with Joseph Parker, and I'm trying to make fights with this guy and that guy. Like, I don't need you to make money. Now you're chasing me, but look at me. I'm offering offers all over the place. But it'll be interesting to see that if he does throw a lowball offer to Wilder and then Wilder says yes, that could really put them on the spot if they really don't want that fight, right? I'm not saying Wilder should say yes. He should definitely get the best possible offer, but sometimes these lowball offers backfire. But that's all I got to say about that, man. You know what I mean? When Shhhhhaaabranskyy lost, that was the beginning of the end. Says Grape Drag 66. Yes, it was. The one and only. Can you shout out my boys, Ma, Va, Shang, Adam, Choi, and Vincent? Yes, shout out. Okay, Grape Drag 666. HBO fell off big time. Remember back in the day, they used to have great cards. Yeah, now they got Shhhhhaaabranskyy on the card. Okay, like, when's the last time there was a fight on HBO? Like a significant fight? Does this count? Like should we just look past this one? I don't know. Bad Bart. What's up, Bad Bart? Yo, D-Style, world's biggest Shhhhhaaabranskyy fan here. Really, you're biggest. Explain to us why you're the biggest Shhhhhaaabranskyy fan. Great drag. Shhhhhaaabranskyy is getting paid nothing. He's getting pay-per-view revenue. Pay-per-view revenue? It's not even a pay-per-view fight. How's he getting pay-per-view revenue? Somebody explain this to me, because I'm missing. What am I missing here? Is it a joke that I didn't get? Like, what's going on over here? What's the deal? Bad Bart. Shhhhhaaabranskyy could have settled for less than $15 million and 25% of the pay-per-view money. Dude puts butts in seats. Right. For the non-pay-per-view fight. Is it pay-per-view outside of the U.S. or something? Is it a big megastar in like Eastern Europe? Like, what's going on over here? What is it that I don't know about this whole Shhhhhaaabranskyy pay-per-view situation? All right, well, I'll wait for that answer. Let's address the Ortiz thing. Although I've talked about it a little bit, but Luis Ortiz, okay, so apparently this is a whole fucked up situation. So Luis Ortiz, so anyone who needs to catch up to this, Luis Ortiz was busted, okay, with an illegal substance, right? In fact, I already forgot the name, but let's call it Substance X for the purpose of this video. Okay, he was caught with Substance X, and it's a diuretic that you should not be using, all right? I'm sorry, I apologize. It's a substance that's used to mask, okay, PD use. Let me backtrack and correct myself, right? That substance happens to be, by coincidence, in high blood pressure medication, all right? Luis Ortiz then used the excuse that he's under blood pressure medication. Whether you believe him or you don't, there's a problem there. One, either he's too unhealthy to box, or two, he was cheating. Take your pill. It's like that movie, The Matrix, where he provides the dudes, where he shows them both pills. Well, pick a pill, because that's only two ways to go. But nonetheless, the B sample came back. It's still positive, and on top of that, I mean, he admitted he used it, so but he's saying it's because of the high blood pressure medication, yada yada yada. Long story short, WBA that was not even sanctioning that fight. However, the WBA is part of the VADA clean system. And for those wondering, by the way, AJ has in fact been tested by VADA. VADA has actually tweeted out saying AJ passed all tests. The same for his opponent Takam, and they shouted somebody else out during that weekend as well. So let's put that out there for the record, in fairness to AJ. And you could go to the VADA Twitter handle, and you could see where they did in fact say that. Now, but anyway, the WBA decided to, remove Ortiz from the rankings. They gave him a suspension. But then the WBC comes out. It's like it's like two gangs here, like gang warfare, of the sanctioning bodies, right? I don't know if they're doing it to spite each other or what. But WBC says, we'll reinstate Luis Ortiz. So all I know is this: I'm pretty sure they're gonna, number one, Luis Ortiz is gonna have to apply for a therapeutic use exemption. That's number one, and he could only take what he's approved to take, right? But this could set a very bad precedent, and that's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about that. See, sometimes you have to think about how your actions are going to affect the actions of others in the future, right? How your decisions, I'm sorry, are going to affect the actions of those in the future, right? And in law, there's a thing called precedent. You have to think about these things, right? And when you set one. So right now, we've basically opened the door to where, number one, a fighter could test dirty. And when this fighter tests dirty, a sanctioning body can suspend the fighter, but the other sanctioning body can say, no, he's not suspended. That's number one. Now, has that happened before? Yes, which goes to my point about setting bad precedent. That's the bad precedent that was set a long time ago, all right? But now it's been further. Now we're allowing fighters to say, oh, I'm sick. Estoy malo. Ay, mi corazón. Ay, no puedo vivir sin mi medicina. Okay? No, they can't live without their, they're going to die if they don't take, certain medications. And, oh, I got asthma, that's why I got to take this. Or, oh, I got to take this, that's why I got to take that. A lot of these dudes have low testosterone levels, and they want therapeutic use exemptions, okay, to use freaking manufactured freaking testosterone. And the reason it's so fucking low because they've been fucking using PEDs, man, right? When you tell your own system producing natural testosterone that you don't need it, guess what it does? It stops producing naturally, right? So I think the sanctioning bodies need to educate themselves a little more about the cause and effects here. And look, I am not, and I'll say this confidently, I am not the first guy to come to when it comes to PED usage. I'm just not, okay? But I know more than your average bear, but there's people that know far more than me, okay? And I'm referring to a lot of what I've heard them say. Okay, so this is not like just my opinion. I based a lot of this off of what others have said. I never bought the Luis Ortiz excuse. We can't allow, right? We just can't allow, this to happen, and now, well, you're setting a pretty bad precedent here, and fans do it too. When you as a fan accept these excuses, and enough of you are accepting them, then you're setting a bad precedent too in terms of public opinion, right? And then this is, to me, boxing took an L, right? And I know there's those that say, well, fuck it. Let him fight Wilder. Let Wilder knock him out. Look, I think Wilder starches Ortiz, right? I really do. I think he starches him. But we can't be rewarding individuals that are cheating, man, right? How can we, as a sport that's already violent and already has a bad reputation amongst people that don't like the sport, feel it's too violent, right? We're that as it is. But how can we, as a sport, condemn, and rightfully so, condemn an Antonio Margarito for illegal hand reps? Because that's cheating, right? You're putting cement in your fucking fist. Yet, be perfectly fine with fighters juicing. We can argue which was worse. To me, the hand wraps is worse, right? But it doesn't take away the fact that juicing is wrong, right? It doesn't take away that fact. And both can end careers. If you're the fighter that sustained the beating from someone who got that extra energy, during training camp and during the fight, and kept most of their strength throughout the entire fight because they were able to benefit from that PD usage, and your career gets fucked up, nobody could ever give you that back. Right? The same with the hand wrap. So both can cause the same thing. So either we're for being strict, and either, it's kind of like in law, right? So in the U.S. courts, supposedly anyway, it does depend on your demographic, but it's just for the sake of argument, right? They'll rather let 9 guilty go free than 1 innocent man go in. Okay, and that's just that's kind of the concept. It should be the opposite when it comes to this, right? Sure, 1 innocent man, because they made a stupid mistake or something like that, may get accused of being a cheater, but the other 10 that were cheating get caught, okay, and get rightfully scolded the way they should be and suspended the way they should be. So that's my opinion. But either we want a clean sport or we don't, and all the fighters know the rules, man. So we got to let that be the case. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. Where am I? The boxing fan. The WBC hurts themselves with the inconsistencies when it comes to PEDs. Yes, they do. Be consistent. All right? Be consistent. If you want to use judgment, like if here's the thing, all right? Like, here's my thing. It seems to me like the WBC is going by this from a case-by-case basis, right? And that's just problematic, right? You should already have it's in stone. What happened? What are the consequences when you pop there? And here are the consequences. That's it. It's non-negotiable. This is what happens. And that's it. So that avoids all these inconsistencies, right? And if you want to give a first-time offender a 6-month suspension or whatever it is, okay. I mean, we can all argue over what's right or what's wrong, but even if a bunch of people are saying, oh, come on, 6 months is nothing, that's laughable, or whatever it is, then at the very least, it's consistent. At the very least, it applies the same to everybody. And consistency is very important because consistency rhymes with Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy. Anyway. Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy says MBT Boxing. What's up, bro? What's going on? Well, apologize there. I hit my mic. Boxing fan, who do you think the WBC should order a title eliminator between Ortiz and White? They are both ranked in the top 5 of the WBC. Let's make White the #1 contender because you know why? Now, first of all, I don't think it should be immediate. I think he just fought a mandatory. Shouldn't a fighter have like 18 months to make that fight happen so he can make another fight in between? So I don't mind the White fight, but I don't think it should be immediate. He just fought a mandatory. So, that's my opinion because I don't think Ortiz should be fighting, man. So that's how I feel about that. D-Style sounds like the B guy from The Simpsons. I never heard the B guy from The Simpsons. That's interesting. Okay, boxing fan, I saw a video of Tyson Fury on the pads. Man, he looks heavy. But at least he is back in the gym. So Tyson Fury's hitting those mitts, huh? He's actually getting a workout in. I got you. All right. So that means Tyson Fury, I mean, he's in the early rounds of this comeback. He's like in round 3, in the middle of round 3 right now. He's looking good, but I'll tell you, man, round 5's going to come. Well, round 4, round 5, and that buffet is going to start calling. Okay, the buffet's going to start calling. The cheesecakes are going to be offered, right? And it's going to get harder and harder as the rounds go by. Okay, so if I was Tyson Fury, I would say focus, because in all seriousness, I want to see Tyson Fury make a comeback, man. I really do. I want to see him come back. I want Tyson Fury to be the 2018 Comeback Fighter of the Year, right? That's what I want to see. Because boxing needs all the star power it can get. It needs all the talent it can get, especially at heavyweight. So if we could get Tyson Fury back, it will throw a monkey wrench into this division. And it's much needed of a monkey wrench. Okay, because there's fucking loose screws all over the place, right? What else do we got? Boxing fan, also the WBC gave Luis Neri a pass. You know, there seems to be no consistency with the WBC. None. Like, why even do this testing if you're not going to enforce anything with it? Like, well, what's the point of the testing? Somebody answer that. Like, well, what's the point of testing if you're going to have them? You're going to give them a pass. You're going to let fights happen anyway. And well, what's the point of testing if that's what you're going to do? What's the point of it? I don't get the point. Doesn't make sense to me, right? Wait, what the fuck do I know? You know? All right, guys, shoot some questions at me. Go ahead. I don't know if I answered your question, boxing fan, but that's my take on it regarding the Luis Ortiz situation. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll say that. Not a big fan of it. Should we play some more promos here? Let's see. All right, guys. Let's see here.
And I remember way back when the mega powers were bonded, yeah. You made a lot of promises to the Macho Man, didn't you? Promises that you didn't keep. I remember one specific one, yeah. You promised that Elizabeth would never be in a dangerous position. You broke that promise, didn't you, Hulk Hogan? And who had to come in and make that critical save? The Macho Man, Randy Savage, covering for Hogan again. Can't believe it, moving. Oh no, you're down and out. It's the kind of rules I play by, but you play by different rules. Yeah, you got to get in your grandstanding and your hot dogging, don't you? Yeah, I remember a time when I wrestled the King too, and in fact, I had boss men on the outside of the ring, just like you. The only difference was I was doing real good. Yeah, I was styling out there like a champion. Yeah, but guess who shows up for no reason at all to get his grandstanding and hot dogging in? You, man. You, Hulk Hogan, yeah. You just couldn't stand to sit back with your feet up and watch the champion in action. Well, look at this, prima donna.
Anyway, that's Macho Man before his match with Hulk Hogan. WrestleMania, is that 5? Is that WrestleMania 5? I think it is. McGregor versus Oscar De La Hoya. And Main Boxing Biker says, what's up? What's up? All right. Bed Bart says he loves the Macho Man. Look. You know what's funny? I could have sworn I did a video about it. Apparently I didn't. Right? I didn't talk about this, did I? Well, here we go. All right. So Oscar De La Hoya, he said, I've been doing some very secretive training, and because I've been working hard, and and I am in the best condition of my career. It's I feel stronger than ever. I feel faster than ever. I mean, I feel like like a warrior, and I feel like I could work on my jab, and I'm feeling good. I've been training in secret. It's just in secret. It's this regimen that I know, where, you know, it's I wear these like pantyhose, and it actually helps with the blood circulation in your legs, you know, and it helps you with footwork. And when you don't wear them, you know, you're able to move a lot faster. That's why I feel faster than ever, and that's one of the secrets that I never talked about, you know, of my career. But the one guy that I think I can beat is Conor McGregor. You know, Conor McGregor is someone that I feel I can beat in 2 rounds. In 2 rounds, guaranteed, I can beat him. Because there's no way that he can go more than 2 rounds with me. Because I feel stronger than ever. I feel better than ever. And if I really did feel better than ever, I mean, you would think I would call out like a Gennady Golovkin or somebody like that, because I'm better than I ever been. But the reality is I'm just full of shit, you know, and Conor McGregor is someone I can call out, and that's an easy fight because it's really the only guy out there that I can actually beat in a fight today. You know, because I cannot beat, like, could you imagine Oscar De La Hoya, me? Can you just imagine me, you know, getting in the ring with someone like Errol Spence? I mean, he'll kill me. You know, can you imagine me in the ring with Canelo? I mean, first of all, I'm in a lose-lose. I beat Canelo, and what does that do? You know, I lose too, you know? So it's no matter what happens, I'm a loser. So, and Gennady Golovkin, I mean, he'll send me to the cemetery. So the one guy I think I can beat is Conor McGregor, because Conor McGregor sucks. Anyway. What region of the country do you think produces the best boxers today? Is there a boxing hotbed in the U.S.? Wow. You know, AJ said there's no real, like, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. But there's like great fighters that are like from a, you know, it's fighters are just more scattered now. Like, you know, it's just so different today. You know, like I would like to say the Midwest, but that's not really true right now, right? I mean, it's not. No offense to Roger Mayweather, but the Midwest, what have they produced in mass anyway lately? They produce no more than anybody else has. But if I have to pick, like if you twist my arm and say pick, and that one place, I'll probably say the West Coast. You know, I'm not saying that with a lot of confidence. I mean, I'm kind of just saying it on the spot. But the West Coast or the upper East Coast, for the most part. I mean, what are we basing this off of? Who produces more top 20 fighters? Who produces more top 10 fighters? Who produces more champions? I'm not sure what we're basing what we're basing this out of. But I'll say the West Coast. I'll say the West Coast for sure. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Someone says they love Macho Man promo. What's up, Bad Bart? Boxing fan. I remember Roger Mayweather always used to say the best boxers come from the Midwest. Yeah, well, not lately. All right, NBT Boxing, I feel better than ever. And yeah. Too much of that stuff for Oscar. Boxing fan, left him out. You sound just like Oscar. He's a hypocrite after all things he said about Mayweather McGregor fight. And that's the other thing. I mean, it is kind of hypocritical, but it kind of isn't. Whoa! Well, wait, what? Well, it is, but it isn't. Let me tell you how it's not. Right? Well, first, let's say how it is first. Just the obvious, right? He said that Conor McGregor boxing is a disgrace to boxing, and doesn't feel he even belongs in the ring. He doesn't deserve to have a big event, and blah, blah, blah. He hasn't earned it. And now, if he were to fight McGregor, let's be honest, it would do a lot of business. So, do I think Oscar De La Hoya beats Conor even now? Yes, I do. Right? Maybe not in 2 rounds, but I think he does beat him. And it's not going to be pretty because De La Hoya could crack. And when that left hook lands, Conor's going to sleep, right? Like it's if if Conor thinks those right hands for Floyd hurt, we'll wait till that left hook lands. And it just has to land one time, right? And the boxer's power is the last thing to go, right? Now, unless De La Hoya has just totally deteriorated himself with cocaine use, then that's a different story. But nonetheless, that aside, it is definitely hypocritical, especially since he campaigned against the fight and, like, you know what I mean? Now let's talk about how it's not hypocritical. Ooh, oh shit. Ooh, no, but all bullshit aside, it's not hypocritical in a sense that Floyd Mayweather was still really considered the best in the world. And if you didn't consider him the best in the world, he was definitely up there, all right? Yes, he was inactive for 2 years, but he was just coming off a victory over, Pacquiao, underwhelming victory, right? But nonetheless, he was coming off a victory over Pacquiao. Many really wanted to see Mayweather fight a Spence, a Thurman, a Crawford, or a Canelo rematch, or Gennady Golovkin. Like, people want to see those fights. Even today, if Mayweather came out of retirement and fought Gennady Golovkin, that's a big fight. It's a makeable fight. It's a marketable fight. It's a fight Mayweather could realistically win. I believe he would win. So that's the Conor McGregor fight was really a waste of time, because legacy-wise, as a boxing fan, I wanted to see Mayweather in a far better fight for his 50th fight. Now, I wanted to see him in a better fight. That's me, right? I mean, even his 49th win, Berto, not as bad as McGregor, but it still wasn't. I wasn't happy with that. De La Hoya hasn't fought since 2008. De La Hoya hasn't fought since 2008. Okay, and he's been a promoter and he's gotten fat. Okay, and he didn't look so good. He actually lost to Pacquiao in his last fight. Okay, he got stopped. Okay, by little ass Pacquiao. He got embarrassed and quit in the stool. Before that fight, he looked that good against Stevie Forbes. Before that, he lost to me with a decision. So De La Hoya hasn't really done anything boxing-wise. So if De La Hoya were to come out and fight McGregor, then it's just not that much of an outrage to fight. Like, it's if you could, that's actually a fight you can make. It doesn't get away of other great fights. Now, who the hell wants to see De La Hoya in there against Errol Spence right now? De La Hoya will be carried out in a stretcher. De La Hoya will be in a cemetery if he gets in the ring with Gennady Golovkin right now. De La Hoya would be embarrassed by any top 20 boxer right now. All right? Austin Trout would embarrass De La Hoya right now. Right? Conor McGregor, well, that's kind of the type of opponent De La Hoya should be fighting if he were to come back after almost a decade of not fighting. That makes about, that's the type of fight you want to see De La Hoya in. I don't want to see De La Hoya in the ring with a legitimate opponent right now. He would get destroyed. And I'd rather see that guy, whoever that is, fight a better opponent, because I want to see better fights. De La Hoya, well, I agree, is being hypocritical because he was criticizing the fight, right? The hypocritical part aside, one, let's be honest, you would watch it, McGregor versus De La Hoya, right? You would. But two, I'm not really outraged about the fight if it were to happen. I'm just not. Now, as someone who would rather see Conor be serious about his MMA career, fight Ferguson and stuff like that, I mean, that would be better, But now let's talk about this. Is De La Hoya having financial problems? I don't know that, But I don't know if he's personally having financial problems, but is he making much profit right now, Golden Boy? Probably not. Right? So like I think the lawyer has a lot saved up, and I think if Golden Boy Promotions were to cease to exist tomorrow, I think he would be okay. That's a guess. I don't know, right? But I think it's possible that he's thought of a comeback. But do I think it's going to happen though? No, I don't think the lawyer McGregor's going to happen, right? I just don't. There's way too many negatives here. I just don't see that fight happening. I just don't. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Right? Now, if McGregor fought De La Hoya, the De La Hoya that fought like Ricardo Mayorga, or even the one that fought Mayweather a couple years back in 2007, that De La Hoya would put Conor McGregor to sleep in one round. To sleep. Right? But that's not De La Hoya anymore. It might take him like 6-7 rounds now. Right? But I still think he beats him. And those are my thoughts about that. Right? Well, let's see here. AJ10, which would you rather buy? De La Hoya versus McGregor or Paulie versus McGregor? Paulie McGregor. Believe it or not, you know what's crazy? I think De La Hoya could come out of retirement and knock out Paulie right now. Because Paulie can't hurt De La Hoya. And as soon as De La Hoya catches him, it's done. He's finished. Right? That left hook will kill Paulie. Paulie will get hit with it. Right? But my point is, I think Conor, I would actually, believe it or not, I would favor Paulie in that fight. But Conor can actually win that fight. And not only that, there's a background. The press conferences will be great, but there's a background story to it. It would be awesome. It would be off the chain. That fight does 1.5 million easy. Easy. And guess what, Conor? You don't have to pay Dana a cut. Okay? But Paulie McGregor for sure is what I would rather watch. Boxing fan, Paulie. Do you think McGregor and Oscar should fight the winner should fight and the winner gets Paulie, or should Paulie McGregor fight the winner gets Oscar? Holy shit. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now is freaking, what's his name? What's his name? Shane Mosley? Is Shane Mosley going to come out and retirement and challenge freaking Conor McGregor to a fight? By the way, I honestly believe Shane Mosley will knock out Mayweather. I'm sorry, McGregor. And I think out of all the dudes we've been talking about that could come out of retirement, I honestly believe Shane Mosley knocks McGregor's snot out. I really do. I think he knocks him out in probably one round. Because he's going to land. And when he lands, it's not going to be pretty, man. It's not. It's not going to be pretty. The way McGregor reacted when he got hit with right hands by Mayweather, and I'm telling you, man, out of everything Mayweather has, the one thing he doesn't have is punching power. Right? But I wouldn't mind seeing Shane Mosley against McGregor. That would be interesting. For a round or two, but it would be interesting. Boxing fan says he would buy Oscar versus McGregor. Well, I mean, I don't know. Think about that. Could you imagine? That fight would probably sell like crazy, man. Like, holy shit, would that fight sell? AJ10, you can't see Oscar beating even McGregor. Cocaine and drinking takes a toll on your body. Yeah, bro, but I don't know, man. I'm just giving you, this is just one man's opinion, but once that left hook lands, man, it's night-night. That's all I got to say. Boxing fan, after Andre Ward's retirement, who do you think takes the division 175? Should I say it? Shhhhaabranskyyyy. I think Shhhhaabranskyyy's gonna take over. Nah, I'll bullshit aside. I don't know, man. I think the man right now is probably Stevenson, and but I'd like to see Stevenson fight Kovalev. I want to see that fight. I think the winner of that fight is the king. ABT Boxing. Devin Alexandra would be done. Too poor fella. Abused his body and opiates for 2 years. Boxing fan, who do you have winning, Saunders or Lemieux? And who do you think the winner fights next? Interesting fight. I think Saunders outboxes Lemieux. Lemieux has no jab, man. All Saunders has to do is box him, move, turn him. He might be in trouble a couple times, but I think Saunders takes it. Bad Bart, I'd love to see Paulie versus McGregor still. I want to see Conor get embarrassed. Look, man, I mean, Paulie's going to get in shape for that fight, and it's going to be a good fight, too. I honestly think it's a good fight. I think it'll be an exciting fight because Paulie ain't knocking out anybody, right? So it's going to go 12. So, so it's going to be interesting. Crip Gang says Machine Gun Joe. Not sure what that means, but all right, you do you, bro. Boxing fan, but D-Style, but you don't understand. Paulie was pushed. It was not a knockdown. No era penal. No era penal. No, bro. The no era penal really was not a penal. All right. I'm just saying. MT Boxing. Mosey De La Hoya 3. Mosey Vada tested. Holy shit. Oh, boy. I remember when Ossie De La Hoya once tweeted, like, what did he say? That he said Pacquiao, Mosley, Vargas, I don't know who else. He said all their punches felt the same, like they were on PEDs. And Mosley replied to it, like, really, bro? Because, he was a golden boy at the time. And De La Hoya deleted the tweet. I should have screenshotted it. Shhhhaabranskyyyy, says Bad Bart. Ha, ha, ha. Bad Bart, Kovalev looked motivated. Agreed. I want to see him fight Stevenson. I mean, I looked motivated and mean, too. I was going to fight fucking Shhhhaabranskyyyy. Shhhhaabranskyyyy. They should do a tournament. Like, do De La Hoya, Mosley. Let's do an 8-man tournament in a chat right now. All right, ready? Here's how we're going to do this, all right? First time ever on the live Q&A. This is the first time this has ever been done, right? All right, what's up, blood? Shhhhaabranskyyyy. All right, here's what we're going to do, all right? So if we were to take out these old farts from retirement, all right? And they all had, this is how we're going to do this, all right? If they all had 6 months to train, they're going to be given 6 months to train as hard as they can, and then there's going to be an elimination-style tournament. We're going to have an 8-man tournament, and it's going to be at 150 pounds. We're going to make it a fucking catchweight because why not? Okay? Boxing fan, may you ask a soccer question? What team has the most surprising that didn't make the World Cup? Italy. Easy. Easy. Italy. Netherlands, Chile, close second. USA, not really. Not maybe because they're from CONCACAF, but man, USA sucks, bro. They're terrible this year. So, but go Mexico, by the way. Look good in their friendlies. Although they weren't playing against the best that Belgium had, but still they looked good. So more of that. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do: 8-man style tournament, right? Here's what we're going to do first. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see. De La Hoya versus Mosley. Now, if they had 6 months of training, they come back. Who wins that fight? Who wins that fight? De La Hoya versus Mosley. Who wins? And they're all VADA tested, by the way. You know we got a VADA test. Fucking De La Hoya's, you know, with his cocaine, and you know Mosley has the cream in the past and all that shit. So we gotta test them. De La Hoya, or like my uncle used to call him, De La Hoya, okay, versus Mosley. And let's see. The first one to get 2. Mosley been active. We got 1 for Mosley. Can somebody save De La Hoya? Boxing Fan has Mosley. Look at this. Mosley is dominating right now. Mosley, bro. Look at this. Mosley has advanced, guys. Right? Mosley has advanced. So there you go. All right. All right. So boxing return, I think he tried to put Mosley. No De La Hoya. De La Hoya has been eliminated right off the bat. Okay, back to retirement. Oh, but you know, I want to thank all the fans, you know, because I came and I tried very, very hard, you know. But Mosley, you know, he just has my number. You know, he's always been a friend. We used to fight in East LA, and you know, he's from Pomona. I was from East LA, and we represent Los Angeles, and you know, he's a friend of mine, and I will support Mosley. I think he's going to go all the way in this tournament. There you go. All right. The losers have to retire for life. They can never come back. There you go. I agree. So Mosley has advanced. Okay. Now we're gonna do the second matchup. Right. If you guys want to throw out some names here, and we could go from there. Right. And no, you cannot say Mayweather. Okay. Don't say somebody that's still good. Okay. It just fought Lopez the last 9 years. He was gun shy against Mario Lopez. Kidding me? The hell? So yes, we're gonna do Mayorga versus fuck it. Who should Mayorga fight? Right? You know that's a good matchup. Margarito. All right. Mayorga versus Margarito. All right. Look at this. Now we're gonna put them at the bottom of the bracket, okay? Because we already know what happened when Mosley fought them. So we don't want to make them fight next. But Margarito, okay, Margachito versus Mayorga. You know what though? Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's an MMA match. So we're gonna that's a sanctioned MMA match. Mayorga versus Margarito. It's MMA though. Mayorga's got that knee to the spine. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. It's an MMA match. Because look at this. We got 1 for Margarito, 1 for Mayorga. Margachito. Wow. I thought Mayorga was going to take it. This is the Margarito now, bro, with a fucked up eye and all that shit. Either we're going to tie it or Margarito going once, going twice. 3, 2, 1. That's it. So, somebody just right on time. So we need somebody for the tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. And look at this. So I don't know. I'm just saying we need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker, guys. We need a tiebreaker. Mayorga or Margarito. Boxing Fan is Margarito. All right. Well, there you go. Interesting. Somebody said Judah. Let's put Judah back in the mix. All right. So we're gonna do Judah verse. All right, Margarito looks better against Carson Jones. Margarito just got stopped by a pillow-fisted fighter. Wow. Well, hey, there you go. Well, nonetheless, Margachito has advanced. Okay. Judah versus Trinidad. Judah versus Trinidad. Now, it's at 150 pounds. You guys got to factor that in, right? Somebody got Judah. I think that weight is going to really get to Trinidad. We got one for Judah. And here's Joe Lopez. Apparently, Myra's still fighting. So who's the pillow-fisted guy? Malinaji or like? Never play with matches. Judah. No way Trinidad makes 150. Trinidad by violent concussions. All right. Can somebody save Trinidad? I'm not. Trinidad will be too big for Judah. Trinidad. We need a tiebreaker, guys. We need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. Trinidad or Judah for the tiebreaker. Who's going to give me the tiebreaker? Come on, Joe Lopez. Pick somebody. Or are we going to have a draw? Is that what's going to happen here? We end up with a fucking draw? Trinidad's his bad bar. So Trinidad advances, right? All right, we got one more matchup, guys. And somebody mentioned Morales. So we're going to do Morales versus... Oh, fart can we put on there? Martinez. Can Martinez still walk? Let's see, Morales versus Barrera. You know what? Barrera. Okay, 4. Okay, it's the 4th matchup, guys. Okay, who wins? Morales versus Barrera 4 at 150 pounds. Holy shit. But who wins that fight? Don't worry, we could do more matchups. It's all right. We could expand the tournament. But who wins this matchup? We got one for Morales. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are the best. There you go. Boxing fan, you're banned. Morales wins. That's it. That's it. No more votes. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. All right, I like that matchup. Maidana versus Haddon. I like that matchup by AJ Tan. Maidana Haddon. Who wins that match? Who wins? Come on, man. You can make 150. Come on now. Factor that in. Factor it in. All right, Maidana. Got 2 Maidanas. Maidana already won. Look at this. If Maidana could cut 100 pounds, Maidana. I only have 6 months, bro. But holy shit. All right, we need 3 more matchups here. So it's oh man. Should pit just for the fuck of it here. James Tony and Roy Jones can't make 150, bro. Right? They can't make 150. Come on, retired guys. Retired guys. No Mayweather, though. You can't pick Mayweather. Let's see. Come on, shoot me some names. You know what? Let's give McGregor a fight. But what retired fighter can McGregor fight? Come on. McGregor's going to be in the tournament. That's right. We're going to put Conor McGregor in the tournament for the name recognition. Conor McGregor versus who? Who win? Who should he fight? What retired fighter will come out of retirement and fight him? McGregor versus Nassim Hamed. Can Nassim Hamed even make that? All right, Guerrero. Robert Guerrero versus McGregor. Yeah, bro. Butterbean ain't going to make no 150, bro. Right. McGregor versus Robert Guerrero. Who wins that fight? Robert the Ghost says the Ghost. We got 2 for the Ghost. We got 2 for the Ghost. Any McGregor takers over there? Anybody that says McGregor can win that fight? We need to either. All right, it's a landslide. It's a landslide. It's a landslide right there. All right, we need 2 more matchups. 2 more matchups to finish this first round here. How about this? Mickey Ward versus Nassim Ahmed at 150 today. Who is that fight? Mickey Ward versus Nassim Ahmed. Who do you guys got? I'm curious. Well, Big Up Roy Jones are too big for 150. We got one Hamed. One person believes Hamed can today beat Mickey Ward at a fight at 150. We got 2 for Ahmed, 1 for Ward. You guys are crazy, man. Let's see. Come on. The only thing Hamed could beat is a sandwich. Oh boy. So it looks like Ward. I guess Ward's gonna take it, right? Yeah, Ward takes it. Mickey Ward at this age advances. Wow. All right, let's take Mickey Wright out of retirement. Who should he fight? Give me a good one. You know what? I like that. That's the fight. Chavez Sr. versus Roberto Duran at 150 today. Who do you guys got? Come on. Why do we have to do that old boxing this tournament? Who fucking knows? All right, let's do a serious one. Kendall Holt versus Winky Wright. How about that? Right? Chavez Duran is just like the specialty fight. It's not part of the tournament. People picking Chavez Sr. Yeah, at this age for real. But Kendall Holt versus Winky Wright. Who do you guys got? I would have added Fernando Vargas, but he ain't gonna make 150. We got 1 for Winky, 2 for Winky. 1 more Winky wins. Does anybody want to say Holt? Come on, NBT Boxing. You're not gonna say Holt? Well, NBT Boxing, don't hate me. Kendall Holt, all right, is one of my favorite fighters. Holt is in shape. Holt. NBT Boxing, is that a vote for Holt? Is that a vote for Holt? NBT Boxing, going once. Is Holt in shape? Does that mean you picked Holt? If not, Winky won. Wow, that was a close one, right? But you know what? We needed 3 people to vote Holt, so didn't matter anyway. When it came down to it, Mejia tried to help you out, but in a close one, Winky won the fight. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the bracket. So we're gonna go down the line here. Let's start with the top matchup: Mosley versus Trinidad. All right, you guys know the rules. The first one to get 3 wins. Let's go. The first one to get 3. We got 1 for Mosley. We got 1 for Mosley, 2 for Mosley, 3 for Mosley, and it's a wrap. Mosley advances. Look at that. Mosley dunked Trinidad for Winky Wright. Oh, wow. So we got Mosley advancing, right? The next fight, Morales versus Maidana 2. Who is that fight? We got 1 for Maidana, 2 for Maidana, 3 for Maidana, and it's a wrap. Look at that. Oh, boy. Next one, Guerrero versus... And the second round is like a bunch of... They're like mismatches. Guerrero versus Mickey Ward. Oh, my God. I like Mickey Ward, but holy shit. Even though Guerrero's out of it now, he man, the ghost Guerrero, yeah, Guerrero wins. There you go. All right. So we got Winky versus Margarito. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna get to the end here. So Winky Wright versus Margarito. We got Winky, 1 for Margarito, 2 for Margarito. Holy shit! Is somebody gonna save Winky Wright? And Winky takes it. Oh, that was a close fight. That was closer than I thought. I thought everybody's going to pick Winky. Holy shit. All right, so we got Winky, all right? All right, guys. Here we go. Winky versus Maidana. Who wins? Holy shit. The first one to get 3 wins. We got Winky. Interesting. Maidana takes it. Look at that. Maidana took it, guys, with a 3-punch combination, too. Although Winky, he got some at the end there. Maidana got some there. That's interesting. Tell me why you guys picked Maidana. Why did you pick him? I want to know. What are you factoring in? He's like 34, Maidana. All right. He looked good in those Mayweather fights, huh? All right, guys. Mosley versus the Ghost, Robert Guerrero. Who wins that fight? We're going to do these tournaments. We're going to do these. I'm going to start doing shit. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something like this. It's going to be like its own thing. But we're going to do some like all-time welterweight tournaments and stuff like that. We're going to do shit like this. Right? Let's see. We got Sugar Shane, Ghost, Mosley, Ghost, and then Ghost? What? What happened? Like Mosley started with a 2-1 lead and then Ghost. What's going on? Ghost took it. Wow. I'm surprised. I agree with Great Rank. I am very surprised. Ghost with a 3-punch combination. We're going to get a computer fight happening with Rocky 6 with Rocky versus Mason Dixon. You know what? We'll do a Rocky tournament after this, by the way. but let's do this, guys. That'll be fun, actually. All right, let's see. So the winner of the tournament is Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero won the fucking tournament. No, actually, oh, what the fuck am I talking about? Hold on. No, he didn't. My bad, guys. I jumped the gun. I pulled a what's that dude's name? The comedian that announced the wrong winner at the beauty pageant. That was me right now. All right, guys. My Donna, 3 straight. It wasn't even close. Boom, boom, boom. After Robert Guerrero pulled a massive upset against Mosley, he had nothing left. Mauricio Herrera. Bad Bart, better than HBO undercards. Steve Harvey. There, I pulled a Steve Harvey. My bad. It's funny because as soon as I said that, I looked at my paper and I was looking at my Donna's name. It wasn't crossed out yet. I was like, well, wait a minute. Like, holy shit. All right. But I got bad news, guys. My Donna tested positive for a banned substance. So Robert Guerrero won by default. So, anyway, that is some crazy shit. Let's do this. We're going to do one more tournament. Thanks to those joining me live, by the way. Madonna versus Tim Bradley. My God, that would have been a fucking great fight, by the way. Holy, I'm just thinking about that right now. Why didn't they ever make that fucking fight? Holy shit. Like, I'm pissed off that they never made that fight. Like, that's honestly how I feel right now. Kawaki. All right, let's see. We got, what are the fighters that fought in Rocky? We got Rocky, of course, right? We got Apollo. Who else we got? Drago. The Lion Dixon. We got Rocky 2.0. The one that, Rocky 3, that was trained by, where he learned all the new tricks. Okay. Mr. T, Clubber Lang. Then we got, we need 8 guys, man. I got 6 so far. Oh, we're going to get there, MBT. We got to vote on these fights. Well, hell. I know I'm forgetting names here. Oh, Gunn. Tommy Gunn. Throw Adrian in the tournament. Well, we're not going to do that to Adrian, man. We're not going to do that to Adrian. Ain't going to happen. We got Rocky, Apollo, Drago, and we're going to put Rocky from Rocky Balboa. Okay? And we're going to put, shall we put Adonis Creed there? The heavyweight, yeah, Lion Dixon, I got him. Yeah, but Adonis Creed wasn't really a heavyweight, right? What do you guys think? Nah, I'm not going to add him. We're going to have Rocky. Southpaw Rocky. Rocky 2.0 from Rocky 3. Rocky Balboa, the old as Rocky. And we're going to put the Rocky from Russia. That's Rocky, the one that fought Ivan Drago, right? Those are all different Rockies. You guys don't understand, right? Okay, ready for this? This is going to be a badass tournament now. So get ready, right? So we're going to do Southpaw Rocky. That's the Rocky from Rocky 1, okay? Versus, but same rules apply, guys. The first 3 to vote, that's the winner. So get ready. Southpaw Rocky, the rookie Rocky that first got a shot against Apollo, came up short and did the whole Adrian, that guy, right? Versus Tommy, the Machine Gun. So, who wins that fight? Who wins? I want to know who wins. Southpaw, before he fucked up his eye. Remember, he got his eye fucked up. Who do you guys got? Oh, we got one for Tommy. Interesting. Somebody's got Rocky. 1-1 so far. 1-1. All right, we got Rocky. Bad Bart even yells it like Adrian, Rocky! Like, all right, so we got 2 for Rocky. 1 more for Rocky, 2 more for Tommy. What's it going to be? Rocky! And 1 for Rocky. All right. So Rocky takes it. And Tommy Gunn has been eliminated. Even though he became champion of the world one time, he was eliminated. And we're going to do old Rocky from Rocky Balboa versus, oh my God. I'm just going to do this because I'm hoping you guys make the right choice. But versus Drago from Rocky 4. So, so who wins? Who is that fight? Tommy S8. Oh my God. Old as Rocky versus Drago. The guy with the stuff in the basement. Does he have what it takes to take on a young? We got really, guys. All right. I'm putting a vote for Drago. All right. Who's gonna win? Come on. I had to do it. Oh, Rocky or Drago? Oh, I don't know. I forgot about that. It's VADA testing. Wow. Nice twist. I forgot about the VADA testing. But anyways, guys, Rocky, old as Rocky or Drago. I'm trying to set up a good matchup right now, guys. Drago on Meldonium. Oh, that's right. He's on Meldonium, so it's like in his system, but it's not. And then pop goes a weasel, like it goes away and it comes back, but it's not really there. Drago wins, even though I had to intervene for the sake of this tournament. That was a gimme, but I got Drago advancing. I promise not to interfere in any of the other ones. I won't vote on any of the other ones. AJ10 voted for Drago anyway, so I'll take my vote back. Doesn't even matter. There you go. All right. Oh, did he retract? Oh, he retracted his. Only itty bitty little a little itty bitty with a little much. Just an itty bitty with a little mount. That's all. All right. Now this Rocky is probably the favorite of the tournament, but Rocky from Russia, from Rocky 4. Okay, Rocky 4, that Rocky. Okay, versus. Oh boy, we should have put him in there against Mason Dixon. What do you guys got? The Rocky from Rocky 4 versus Mason the Line Dixon. First 3 votes advances. All right? The first 3 votes, and we advance, guys. What do you got? Come on. Why is the chat doing this to me? Bear with me, guys. Oh, well, I'll bring the chat back up. Bear with me. I'm trying to get the chat up, guys. I have no idea why the chat does that. I think it's trying to kick me out. I don't know. Trying to tell me to go to bed. We got 1 for Dixon, 2 for Dixon, 1 for Rocky. Really? The Rocky from Rocky 4. Interesting. Is it the VADA testing? Is that what it is? All right. 1 more for Dixon. He actually advances. Wow. Is this an upset waiting to happen? All right. In my opinion, it is. But let's see. Who else you guys got? What do you got? AJ10 has Dixon. NBT Boxing has Dixon. Bad Bart has Rocky. Can somebody tie it for Rocky? Come on. What do you got? NBT Boxing already voted. If there's no vote soon, really? Let me see some here. Show 7 on my end, but somebody put a Rocky. Look at this. Am I going to have to be the tiebreaker here? If there's no vote in 30 seconds, I'm going to have to be the tiebreaker. Am I going to have to be the tiebreaker? I guess so. Let me bring up the real-time chat. I go for Rocky, guys. Right? I'll put Rocky. There we go. Rocky from Rocky 4 advances. Line Dixon is eliminated. All right. Yeah, what a comeback. I agree. Rocky style. He came back like in the end. Like, if Rocky's gonna win, that's why he's gotta win, right? I get it. Here's a dream matchup right here. This is a dream matchup. Apollo versus in their primes. In their prime. Think about it. Who wins? First 3 votes wins. I'll be the tiebreaker if necessary. We got 1 for Clubber. We got 1 vote for Clubber Lang. We got 1 for Apollo Creed. Oh, shit. The boxer beats the puncher. There you go. NBT Boxing trying to upsell to people why Apollo wins. Is it the jab? Is it the jab that outdoes it? Somebody put Apollo. One more for Apollo, and he wins. Can anybody save Clubber Lang here? Apollo in real life will beat anyone. There you go. It looks like Apollo Creed's about to run away with it here by default. Apollo's jab is speed, speed. Amir Khan's fanboys. Well, I think he has a better chin than Amir Khan. So that works to his favor. That works to his favor. Come on, there's got to be somebody else out there to put one more vote to either tie it or to put Apollo ahead. I really don't want to do a tiebreaker if it's 2-1. So probably giving away my answer there, but maybe. You never know. All right, I got Apollo. Right? I got Apollo winning. There you go. So that's Apollo, and that's pretty much it for the first round. Pretty much it right there. We're going to go ahead and do this. It looks like I'm missing somebody. Hold on. I messed up somewhere. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. The Rocky or Rocky versus Southpaw Rocky. Or let's do it this way. Right? Rocky 4 Rocky versus Rocky 1 Rocky. Right? Who wins? The younger version that was Southpaw, maybe a little healthier, or the one that trained and did all that log lifting in Rocky 4, right? Got one for Rocky 4. What else we got? Rocky 4. Rocky 4. Look at that. That's a wrap. Nobody believes in that Rocky? Rocky 1? The love story? You know, that wanted to go the distance and all that? No? All right. You're eliminated, bro. Latest. Right. Holy shit! Well, we already seen this one, but we really haven't. Apollo versus Drago, right? 2, but not really 2. In their prime. This is Apollo Creed in his prime. How does he do against Drago? People still believe. Oh, look at this. Somebody put Apollo, somebody put Drago. Oh boy. Prime versus Prime. Apollo got this. We got 2 for Apollo, 1 for Drago. Boxing fan, you don't believe in Apollo or what? Drago's best win was against a washed up Apollo. Yeah, it was. He was kind of washed up. It's kind of like when Leonard lost to, to fucking Macho, Camacho. So something like that, right? Right. That's kind of like where Apollo was in his career. Kind of. Well, I want to say Drago. I mean, in all reality, that's what I want to say. let's see. I'm gonna say Drago has his number. So I'm gonna vote here. So it's actually a tie right now, right? It's a tie at the moment. I think Drago has his number. I think Drago is, you know, he just, there's no other way for me to say it other than he has his number, It looks like it's a majority draw. And if it's a majority draw, that means that by default, Rocky from Rocky 4 wins the tournament. By default. All right? And it's getting late. So I was not planning to stay on here this long. All right? But there you go. There you go. All right? Now, this was actually just a impromptu shit that actually just gave me an idea. And I'll do a little more organized shit like this, and then we'll come on live and we'll do stuff. I already have some ideas, okay? And I agree, NBT Boxing, they both died, but I don't even know how this happened, but it's kind of just happened. But anyway, for those of you some of you that actually stayed this late with me, I thank you. All right. And for those that were listening earlier during my boxing commentary, I thank you as well. For those listening on archive, right, whenever it is you're listening to this, right, thank you as well for tuning in. Next week, I will not be around next week, guys. Okay? Next Thursday is Thanksgiving, all right? So DStyle will not be around for Thanksgiving on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna be with my family and stuff like that, so I won't be on YouTube on Thursday. Okay, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A on Wednesday, or just skipping the Q&A. It's not a big deal, right? Next week, and we'll. So that's why I wanted to talk about the Shhhhhaaabranskyyyy fight tonight, and peace out to NBT Boxing. Right. Also, guys, although I'm gonna come up with I'm gonna do some other videos during the week. Okay. And look at that. It says main boxing biker mounting a new TV for Thanksgiving. Well, there you go. Right. I want to wish all you guys listening live, those that joined me earlier. I want to thank those listening on archive. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Even though it's not cool what they did to the Native Americans. Okay, it's still a good day to get together with family and stuff like that. So, peace out, guys, and I'm out. Don't forget a thumbs up on your way out. Peace.